Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also has tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. To an appointment this morning. Drove, I don't know, off and on about 20-30 minutes. Sat here for 5-10 minutes listening to the radio, and the radio cut off. Then she got a message up here, said low battery. I think that's probably because she hadn't been driving the car that much. So let's see if it gives that low battery warning. I'll record that. The best thing to do is drive a car for at least 30 minutes non-stop once a week. That way the battery gets a good charge. Cars sitting around for weeks at a time will bleed a battery down. So you really don't want to do that. Is low battery, audio off. So she was getting that warning a month or so ago. And we took the car, had the battery tested at the dealer. Of course, they said it was bad. They was running the cell on batteries. We replaced the batteries. But, man, since then, I don't know if this car has had 100 miles put on it. So, she's at her appointment. I'm going to ride it around for 30-40 minutes. And that should charge the battery all the way up. Solve this problem unless she lets it sit another 3-4 weeks. On the highway, at about 65 miles an hour, I got the cruise set on 65. As you can see, the car is getting 45 miles to the gallon. I went east about 12 miles. Now I'm going west about 12 miles. I was climbing altitude, leaving, descending altitude, coming back. So at about 65 miles an hour, you're going to get about 45 miles to the gallon, which is very good. Now, around town, we only get around 25 miles to the gallon. My mom does. I can get as much as 27. As you can see there, I'm getting 27 miles to the gallon on average, and that's mostly short trip city driving, which is really good. But, as you can see down there to the right, I'm only at about 7,800 miles. The mileage increased when I hit about 6,500 miles. So that's about when the cars break in. The owner wants me to put some used shocks and struts on it. It really does need them. Check engine light and a service light. Man, this thing rocks when you hit a bump. Yeah, it is definitely in need of some suspension love. Hopefully these used shocks and struts will be good. Get up here in this dirt lot. Hopefully won't have any issues placing these things out here. Should be level enough, out of people's way, nobody bother me. You can tell the suspension is bad on this thing. You can rock it with one hand, and when you let it go, it keeps rocking 3-4 times. So I got these shocks I got from Buster Brown. They look newer. I think they're good. Let's give it a shot. This is the only evidence of a date that I see on these things. 07/23. I'm assuming it's 2007, week 23, because these have this sticker on them. OEM ones don't when they come from the factory, so maybe that's the date stamp. I don't see any date stamp on these anywhere. I know these are original though. They do have Volvo on them. I'm all done. To do the backs, I just backed it up on these ramps, pulled the seats down, accessed the mounts, since I already had the shocks with the shock mounts. Pulled the shock mount bolts, went under it, pulled that 18, slid it out the top, slid it down, put it back together. So I'm going to put this thing on the ground and see if it rocks like it was and take it for a quick test drive. Hopefully these 10-year-old ones aren't as bad as the 20-year-old ones. Here's the rock test. Nope, doesn't rock half as much. Alright, let's take it for a drive. And I'll be done headed back to the house. Today is my 32nd anniversary with Diane, so had to make it a short day. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.